Let me bring you back then to one of your opening points, which was that despite the progress you now talk about, Brazil still has a fundamental problem with corruption in its political and civic culture.
That's true. That's why I said that the sense that we are not so well is because of the sense that the middle class has, because the middle class has access to information, that corruption is there.
And you have said, if I may put it to you, you've said that Lula, President Lula, has been too lenient on corruption inside his own party. And of course we see 40 officials of his party are now facing trial on charges of buying votes going back a couple of years. Do you think Lula is personally responsible for that?
I would say personally responsible because he's too strong. I would say Lula could be more affirmative in saying this is wrong. Even very recently, referring to one of them, the former minister has been convicted, not convicted, but indicted by the fiscal of the Republic. Lula said very recently, just now, well, I don't believe that he was really involved.
So you think the president should give a clear lead on the issue of corruption?
Well, I think so.
Well, in that case, did you give a clear lead? You had 2 terms in office. What kind of lead did you give your country?
Well, you don't have any one case of a person in my government, indicted or something like that, being safeguarded by me.
Well, that brings me to the essence of my case, if I may say so, because as I understand it, you appointed a federal prosecutor general, Geral who sat in office for years and received, according to the Brazilian press, over 600 inquiries, I think they're called, into criminal behavior by public officials. Now, the vast majority of those inquiries were simply filed away. I think he even developed a nickname in Brazil as the sort of the filing clerk.
Yeah.
Now, is that because you're telling me there was no wrongdoing at all in power when you were president, or is it simply because he sat on those allegations?
Let me put very clear to you that in Brazil, the fiscal is absolutely independent from the executive branch. Absolutely independent.
But you appointed him.
Yes, but he's independent. He judged by himself. And at that time, several prosecutors were highly motivated by political parties. And they tried to accuse it here and there. I never intervened, never, I stress. In any one of these cases.
But I guess what I'm getting to is this. You say, and you've said it again on this program, Lula has to give a lead. Lula has to be strong.
Yes, but...
Are you telling me there were no charges brought against any MPs or any members of your government over an 8-year period?
No.
Are you telling me that politics was entirely clean?
Could you give me the name of one?
No, I'm just asking, do you think politics was entirely clean?
No one has been...
but the fact nobody was charged perhaps suggests that or
even accused by the press. No one minister. No one. And if one has been, or would be, my reaction would be immediately, get out. So that's what I'm saying to you.
All right, let's change it from the personal to the bigger picture.